Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, we will be doing a comparison. So this is actually the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Radiant Concealer, and then we have the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Yes, with super coverage. Obviously, they're both from Too Faced. I mean, I don't know how that, okay, it's in the title, obviously, but I didn't say that. They're both, they're both from Too Faced. I don't know what I was trying to say there. And yeah, so we have a lot to talk about. I'm going to be wearing them as much as I can today. It's not going to be a super long day. A lot of this video is more of just how they apply, the coverage that they have and stuff like that. That's more the comparison versus how they wear throughout the day. That's not really my comparison. But I think it would be cool just to see, you know, I'm going to wear it for a few hours. I think it's currently like 10:30, so I'll be wearing it probably till 4:30-ish, around there. So yeah, we should have a couple hours in there of wear test. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm the worst at this. I never do like my research before, and then I'm talking and I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, crap, I don't know how much each of them are, don't know how much is in each of them. It's a problem. Okay, so obviously I still have to put on my foundation and primer and stuff like that, but I just wanted to talk about these real quick. So I actually have the shade Warm Medium in the Natural Radiant Cream and Concealer, and then I have this like, I have this set of all of them in this like sample thing. So I think last time I was shade Sand or like Natural Beige or something like that. I don't know. Probably like one of these three maybe. I don't know. Obviously we're gonna figure it out. They have all the shades back here, so they have a lot more shades obviously for sale. The Natural Radiant Creamy Concealer is actually $28 on Sephora's website. I personally got mine at TJ Maxx for like $9, and honestly, great deal. I don't think I would pay $28, but I would purchase it again, maybe half off. If Sephora does that, you know, they do that sometimes, or like they use the 20% off something, I would get it again on sale, not full price. And you get 0.23 ounces in this, which is a good amount. Like comparing other concealers and stuff, they have a little bit less than 0.20 something. They have less than that. So 0.23 is a great amount. But now, if we're talking good amounts, this the Born This Way, the full size, is actually $29, so $1 more, but it's 0.50 ounces. So 0.50 ounces. So you get a lot more product. You get basically like double, a little over double the Radiant Concealer. So you're paying $1 for 2 times the product, $1 more for 2 times the product, which is a great deal. Obviously, it's what your preference is and what you like. You can also get on Sephora's website, they have 3 different shades of mini sizes. They have Natural Beige, Snow, and Butterscotch. So do I have any of those? I have Natural Beige, so I'll probably be Natural Beige right there. I'll try that one to see if I can sample it. So if you just want to test the foundation and you match any of those shades, I'd go with the $10 one to see if you actually like it, because also 0.50 ounces is such a big amount, a large number of product, that if you find out like halfway through you don't like the product as much as you thought you did, then you still have so much product left, you know. Whereas this, well, I'll use it up like a regular concealer and then move on. Even if I hate it, won't buy it, but if I love it, you know, then I could rebuy it. I have that option. So really just depends on your preference. So I'm just gonna fast forward, do my makeup and stuff like that, and do like my primer foundation. I'm gonna use my tried and trues. Like, I know my hydrating foundations are my favorite, Tarte Base Tape and my Milani Prime Perfection. And then for foundation, I'm going to use my Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I haven't decided what I'm going to mix it with, but I'll let you know. I look a little bit sickly, but that's just because I use, this is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I have the shade Almond, and then in my Misha BB Cream I have the shade number 25. They're both too light for me, so I look a little dead. But bronzer will fix that. And I love this combination, just to BTW. Okay, anyway, we're going to go with the shade Natural Beige, I think, in the Too Faced Born This Way, and then we're gonna go obviously my shade Warm Medium in the other one. I'm gonna do it a little bit closer so you can actually see how they apply and stuff. So yeah, let me just go with the Born This Way. We're just gonna put some across my eye. That might have been a lot, actually. Okay. Should I add it? I'll add it on my chin a little bit. And then for this one, we're just gonna put this one under the eye. I'll try not to add as much as on this one. And then we'll put some down the nose and on the forehead. I like this one for my nose and my forehead because it's not too, I knew it was gonna be as bright. And yeah, whatever. So I have two other sponges here that we're gonna use so that we keep it separate over here. You can see this one is blending out nicely, but it is very, I'm just gonna add it on my eyelid, might as well. But it is like a little bit goes a very, very long way. It's covering my under eyes. And it's blending out very, very nicely. You can see my under eye almost looks like flawless. It just looks blended out. No harsh, like none of my crinkles or whatever. Crinkles, wrinkles. Blended out super nice on the chin. Okay, I'm just going back to this sponge. I'm just going back to this sponge because that orange sponge just absorbed all the product. Like, there's nothing on my face anymore. The green one was fine, though. Ooh, we're just going to add it to the eye just to balance it out. This one just blended out. You can see way quicker, but you can see there's not nearly as much coverage on this side. You can still see my darkness under here. You can see some of, like, my scar right here. Ugh, it just blends out so quickly though. I love it. I'm a little bit biased. I might admit I love this Radiant Creamy Concealer because it suits me a lot better than this more matte kind of drier side. Like, this is basically pretty much set. It's pretty much set. This one it's very, very dewy. So you can obviously see the difference there. This one's a little bit more matte and a little bit more full, not a little bit, a lot more full coverage. So it really just depends on what you need for your under eye. I really love a hydrated under eye. I really love like a dewier face and base and stuff because I do have dry skin. But there are times where I really like a matte under eye, and I do have concealers that do that. I just don't know if I need to pay $29 to get this look over here. And obviously if you're someone who likes to contour or stuff like that, this one obviously is meant for more it's going to be a little bit more pigmented, a little bit more like harsh, so that you can get those contours and highlights and you can get all of that with your face. Whereas this one, since it's so creamy, some of it just blends into your skin or whatever. So it is, again, personal preference. So I'm going to keep using them both, but that's basically, you know, it for this part of the video. I'm going to set it. I'll fast forward through that so you guys can see how I do like set it and stuff, and like making sure there's no differences, which there's not. I'm gonna use my Kat Von D Lock-It powder. This is my favorite one, and honestly, like, I know exactly what it's gonna do. It's not gonna dry the life out of my under eye, but it's gonna set it. So I really like that, and so it won't be super matte over here, super extra matte. It'll just be just nice. It should just be nice. Let me rephrase. It should just be nice because I love this, because I know how this powder works. And then we're also going to use the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. And then we'll just do the rest of my makeup because I guess it's not that important what I use. Okay, so real quick, I just wanted to mention I was using my e.l.f. Modern Metals palette for my eyes today, and I'm freaking shook. I remembered why this was my favorite for a little bit. I just was like, why did I love this so much? But I love these matte shades. I used these two, mixed them, and threw them in the crease, and then I put this shade on the inner corner, and bomb. So good. Love this palette. Get yours today. I'm going to keep using it kind of for the week. I'm not exactly doing a shop my stash, but I'm like focusing on some makeup, and those are some products that I pulled to like focus on. I also am wearing the Luridity gloss in the shade Vibe, and I'm obsessed again. Another product that like I don't know, I don't talk about more because it's amazing. I know you guys want to know about the concealer. Anyway, so if you look at my under eyes here, quite honestly, I mean I genuinely like this side better just because I like that dewy kind of thing. But if you look under my eye over here, it looks almost crepey and dry, whereas this one looks a lot smoother and just looks nicer. I mean, it's like really hard to tell, obviously, but this side just isn't doing it for me. I think honestly, if you have this at home and it's doing this crepey thing where it just looks dry, I would personally not set it. I don't know if you set yours at home or whatever, but because it's a pretty matte formula, it's not even super matte, it's almost like a demi matte formula, like a soft matte. If you're having this trouble with it, I'd say don't set it, because honestly I think setting it is what kind of made it a little bit crepier over here. And I really like this side too because I did set it, but it still just looks fresh, more fresh. I'm like looking closer, and honestly they both settle into my like fine lines, but I think because this one's a little bit more matte, it just looks drier, so it looks crepier. But honestly, I like them both. Again, I'd prefer this side just because it looks dewier, looks more healthy, looks fresher. But I like this side, and I'm going to continue to use the little sample up until it's used up because it's a nice concealer. So I'm not like hating on one, loving on the other. I think they're both really great. It's of course personal preference, but someone asked me to do a comparison, and that was the first time someone ever asked me to actually do a video. So I was like, let's do it because it's awesome. It's kind of cool to see too what the differences are. Honestly, this one definitely is more radiant, and this one is definitely more full coverage. Super coverage, I would not say, but more full coverage, I would agree to. So yeah, let's just get on with the day. We won't be doing too many check-ins because obviously, like, I don't know, we can see how it wears, but it might just wear normally. They both might. Or this one might wear first because it's more dewy. I don't know. We'll see. So we'll give it a couple hours. I'll be back and update you then. So yeah. Bye, guys. Whoa. So now let's go. Literally at a stoplight. It's 12:17 right now. I just wanted to say again, it's the same kind of deal. I feel like this side. Oh my gosh, there's lip gloss on my teeth. I feel like, again, this side is still just crepier, especially from far away. It just looks drier. And, personally, that's annoying to me because I just want it to look healthy live. I want it to look less like I have makeup on than like I have all this makeup on, but you can definitely tell from farther away that I have makeup on this eye because it's just crepier. This one looks, again, up close, they both fall into my fine lines or whatever, but this one just doesn't look as dry. So again, personal preference. I just wanted to update you on that. I think they're both wearing very, very nicely, especially with the rest of my makeup. Everything looks so bomb, and I'm so happy that they both look good. And it's really just down to your personal preference. Would you rather, do you have oily skin, you need a more mattifying primer, or oily primer? So, oily foundation, concealer. Words, I had to go, that's why. But it's up to your personal preference, so yeah. Alright guys, so I really just wanted to end this video out here. It's like 3 o'clock, so I have a work from like maybe 11 to 3, 4 hours or something like that, a little over 4 hours. And I have to take it off now. But anyway, I still, again, feel like this side just looks creepier. You can see more of my fine lines over here. This side just looks a little bit more fresh. Again, personal preference, really. If you like something, if you have more oily skin, you're probably gonna like this one more. If you have more dry skin, you're gonna like this side more. I personally think even if you like a full coverage concealer and you have dry skin, I still don't think this is the best option. I really think you should stick to this side, the Radiant Concealer. I think this one kind of reminds me a lot of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the 16-Hour Wear Camo Concealer, which I really, really love. I just sometimes I need to mix it with a more radiant concealer because it's too dry for my skin. So
personal preference, y'all. I just wanted to do a fun comparison. I really enjoyed kind of filming this video. It was cool just to see kind of how they both applied, wore, blended out, and just different things like that. So the quote for today is, I had to read it real quick. It's, when you can't find the sunshine, then be the sunshine. So true. There's a lot of quotes like that. Something like, if you can't be the light, then if you can't find the light, then be the light. Just different ones like that. They're so true, y'all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, why am I saying y'all? Y'all. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about the video, you know what to do. Comment down below or DM me at makeup_Marissa612. Please subscribe. We're almost to 150 subscribers. I'm so excited. I wanted to get to 200. But we're getting there slowly but surely. So tell everyone and their mother to subscribe. Oh my gosh, give this video a thumbs up for my inner corner highlight because I'm living and it lasted so long and I'm so excited. Usually I get like an itch and wipe it off and then I have to take off the other side. But that didn't happen, so. Bye guys.